You will never be free of problems until you are free from the part within that has so many problems. This is a great quote by Michael Singer, and when we understand it, we won't just understand how to overcome our problems better, but we will also be able to simply enjoy our lives more right now. Because if you think about it, the reason why we think about problems, the reason why we want to overcome them is so that we can feel and live and have a certain life, have a certain state of being on the other side of overcoming them. Right? We say, when this gets taken care of, I will feel this way. I'll finally be able to relax. Or when I do this, I will finally be able to feel fulfilled. Or when this happens, I will finally be able to feel secure. I will finally feel safe. The counterintuitive thing that's so interesting about this, that we're going to dive into soon, is that when you feel safe, when you feel peaceful, when you feel more present, more still, when you're able to not be so worried, and you're tranquil, you're calm, you're relaxed, that is when you're actually able to better overcome your problems and deal with them and prevent them, right? The thing is that, I know this because I spent decades of my life just constantly worried about things. I was worried about things that could happen in the future that weren't even going to happen. I was worried about things that happened in the past, just dwelling on them. And I was worried about things that I had to take care of. And the thing is when I was in that more frantic, fight or flight, stressed out state of mind, I actually wasn't able to prevent the problems to the best of my ability. I actually wasn't able to overcome certain problems to the best of my ability. So if I were to simply, going back to the quote, know how to let go of the part of me that has so many problems, I'd be able to operate from a completely different space, which is ultimately, again, why I wanted to overcome the problems in the first place, is so that I could operate from a different space. So I want to give you an example about this to illustrate the point. Let's say there is an NBA player, right, basketball. He's on the free throw line, and he has to make this free throw in order to win the championship. Within that basketball player, this single person who has this single chance right now to make or break the game, what is arising within his mind? Does he have a problem? You tell me. Does that person have a problem in that moment? Well, I want to give you, there's an infinite amount of examples that could be happening here, but I'll give you two. Let's say he had a problem, which is being perceived within, right? Within his mind, the part within that has so many problems. He is perceiving a problem. Let's say he is at the free throw line, he's about to throw, and all that he can think about is the fact that he's been in this position before and he failed. Or let's say all that he can think about is the judgments that he will receive if/when he misses the shot. What is he thinking about in that moment? Does he have a problem? Well, in that scenario, he has a problem simply because that part within is arising this problem. He's thinking about it, he's feeling it, and that's his present moment situation. That's his perceived present moment situation. Let's talk about scenario two. Same basketball player, same free throw line, same game, same situation. Now, in his mind, he's simply thinking about the fact that he has been training his entire life to be able to be at this opportunity, this potential of winning the game. He has worked his life for this, and he is grateful to be in this position. Let's say maybe he's not even thinking about anything. Maybe he's just totally relaxed in the moment. He understands deep down he has done this free throws. He's done free throws thousands of times. He has made them a high percentage of the time. And he knows also deep within, he's not thinking about it, but he just knows that the more he relaxes, the more he just simply lets muscle memory get into work, right? The more he doesn't get in his head and get worried, the better he will actually operate. And he'll just let his body do the work. Which scenario, one or two, of that basketball player is going to most likely lead to him making the shot? I would say it's the scenario where he's not caught up in his head, worried about things, and where he's able to instead just relax and just shoot the ball like he's done a zillion times before without the weight of the world on his shoulders, right? So what I'm getting at here is that we often so many times put the weight of the world on our shoulders. We feel like relaxing is so counterintuitive. We feel like it would be silly to relax because then we let go of the reins. Then we don't have control. The thing is that when you let go, when you relax, that is when you can best operate. And not just best operate, but also simply enjoy your life more. So you're enjoying your life more when you're able to be more at peace, when you're able to become more still, when you're able to let go of these problems. You become more still, you enjoy your life more, and you are more competent and capable. You're able to move forward in a different way that is uninhibited by stress, by anxiety, etc. So you're able to produce more of the outcomes that you want, which feeds into the way that you feel. So you feel even better, and it creates this whole feedback loop. It's quite wonderful. So the point of this video is so that you just become a little bit more aware, because awareness is the first part to this. Become more aware of what is arising within your mind. Go back to that example of the basketball player with the championship on the line. What's going through his mind? That's the determining factor to how he's feeling, how he's operating, and the results that he's able to get. And it's actually in your best interest to just relax. Everything's going to work out the way it works out. You can only do the best you can do. There are some things you can't control. There are some things you can. And you will control those things to the best of your ability, and you'll do it even better if you just relax a little bit right now. You are quite powerful. You have this potential within you to be at peace right now, to be more fulfilled, to become more competent, right? To be more confident in your abilities. And it comes by first getting out of your own way. And all that I want to do is just bring a little bit more awareness to this fact of reality, of that we can be free of problems when we become more and more free of the part within that has so many problems. Because it is the part within, this ego, it's just, these thoughts that we think, that's bringing these problems to consciousness. It's bringing them to light. It's bringing them into our awareness. And what happens in that moment is what will determine the next, right? Do you latch on to that problem and those thoughts and just go down a bunny trail thinking more and more things and getting caught up in the emotions? Or do you just become aware of it, just realize it's there, and that's it? That's all you have to do. Just become aware of it, and instead of being identified by those thoughts and with those thoughts. So I hope that made sense. If you have any questions, please feel free, comment below. If you like this, please like it, subscribe if you want. I'll see you in the next video. You are powerful. You have so much potential, and everything that you are desiring here is all within your capability. And it starts by just gaining this little bit of awareness that I hope you are realizing today. I appreciate you, love you, and I'll see you in the next video.